Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Club Passim Virtual Open Mic Night. We've been doing this here on Tuesdays regularly, and we've got open mics scheduled through into the end of the year, apart from next week, where we're going to be having our lamplighter shows during the whole week. So keep an eye out at passim.org/stream for all your information on the lamplighter sessions with Peter Mulvey. Those will be happening starting, it looks like, on Sunday, and we'll keep details coming in as they come in. The world changes like every moment these days, so we're going to have that information coming in as soon as we can. We've got a 2-song or 10-minute open mic tonight, whatever comes first. The performers are going to, we've got a bunch of performers, a full night here ahead of you. And let me tell you a little bit about Passim before we get started. Passim has been a venue in Harvard Square in one way or another since 1958, when it started out as the Club 47. For the past 25 years, we've been running as a nonprofit organization. During normal times, we are not just the club where we run shows 7 nights a week, which we've been doing mostly online now, nearly 7 nights a week still. We also have outreach programs. We've got a Celtic Festival, BCM Fest, that's going to happen online in January. We have our music school, where if you want to take classes or workshops in any number of instruments or specified genres and ensembles and things like that, you can do that at the Passim School of Music. It's all happening online these days. We've got our Iguana Music Fund, which we are going to award over $40,000 in grants to New England-based artists for their projects at the end of this calendar year. And something we started back in March is the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund. And through that fund, we've given out over $145,000 in relief to artists for their living expenses since the pandemic started. So if you're not a member of Passim already, please do think about becoming one. You can do that at passim.org/support. But you can also make a donation here tonight towards the open mic at passim.org/stream. We're asking for a $10 donate, or actually at passim.org/open mic. We try to make this as easy as possible for you to donate to us. We've been doing these open mics regularly since the late in the spring. And it's been a great way to reconnect with the community and find some new artists and give people an opportunity to play. We appreciate you being here watching. What helps us out tremendously if you share this stream on your own Facebook or YouTube pages. That just gets more eyes and ears on what we're doing, and hopefully people can tune in, catch some new music, but also think about supporting a nonprofit music organization in this community. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We've got a great night of music ahead of us. Keep an eye out at passim.org/stream for all of our streaming shows. We've got some great ones coming up. We've got Jenner Fox tomorrow night. We got Chris O'Brien on Thursday, and Ruby Mack are going to be live streaming from Club Passim on Friday night. So keep an eye out for all of that coming up. Starting us off tonight is someone that we've had here at our open mic live before. Please welcome up Busking Betty.
Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Okay, I'm going to sing a couple of songs for you tonight. The first one is going to be by the Beatles. John Lennon wrote this, and I am going to take my little spin on it. You can't do that, but yes, I can. I've got something to say that might cause you pain. If I catch you talking to that gal again, I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Well, it's the second time I saw you talking to her. If I have to tell you one more time, I think it's a sin. I think I'll let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Everybody's green, 'cause I'm the one that won your love. But if it's seen you talking that way, they laugh in my face. So please listen to me if you want to stay mine. I can't help the feeling I go out of my mind. 'cause I'm the one who won your love. But if they'd seen you talking that way, they laugh in my face. Oh, please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. Can't help the feeling I go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat, because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. My little spin on a Beatles song. Okay, the next number I'm going to do for you is an original. And I wrote it in the beginning of 2020, not thinking that what we have right now would be here. It's called Hopefully, and hopefully you enjoy it. Tell me a story with a happy ending. Does it exist? Does it exist? Choices that we make sometimes can be mistakes, but we learn from them. But we learn from them. Life is a learning curve, and we try not to swerve into a ditch. Choices that we make sometimes can be mistakes, but we learn from them. Hopefully. like to think it exists. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Thank you so much for having me again on Passim.
That's Busking Betty kicking us off here at our Tuesday of virtual open mic from Club Passim. We're not really at Club Passim. We're in my apartment. This is my stuff. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. We have been loving doing these Tuesday open mic nights. We get some regulars here. We always get new folks playing. It's been a great way for us to check out artists that otherwise we wouldn't. And you don't have to travel to get here. You only have to travel as far as your laptop, which maybe it's in another room in your house. Maybe it is not even. Maybe it's just you have to reach across the couch to grab it. This is what it's like today at the open mics. It's portable. It's wherever you are. You know, it's just like this. Whoa! Whoa! Some good Garth and Wayne effects there. Some sweet effects. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a great brand new artist to us here for our second artist of the night, brought to us by our good friend Danielle Moralia. And please welcome Andrew Sue Wayne. Hello, Andrew.
Hello.
Welcome.
This is actually my first open mic.
Amazing. Well, we are thrilled to have you. Take it away.
So I'm going to play an Otis Redding composition, which is regarded as his last masterpiece, entitled Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Well, I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I had nothing to live for. Look like nothing gonna come my way. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I know everything. So like I'll remain the same. Just sitting here resting my bones. This loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam, just to make this stop my home. Whoa, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. That was Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. The next tune I'm going to play is popularized by Doc Watson, entitled Deep River Blues. Well, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Well, let the rain drive right on, let the waves just sweep along, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Well, my old gal's a good old pal, she looks like a waterfowl when I get them deep river blues. Well, there ain't no one to cry for me, and the fish all go out on a spree when I get them deep river blues. Well, give me back my old boat, I'm gonna sail if she'll float when I got them deep river blues. Well, I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, times are getting better there, I'm told, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Well, if my boat sinks with me, I'll go down, don't you see, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Well, now I'm gonna say goodbye, 'cause if I sink, just let me die, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. All right, thank you.
Come on! That was amazing, Andrew.
Thank you.
So when did you start playing guitar?
Well, I started playing guitar at, I believe, 5.5. I'm currently 13, and I've been taking lessons with Danielle Moralia for 8 years now, 8 years.
Well, she's obviously a great teacher, and you're an incredible
Yeah.
student. And how is your voice deeper than mine? That's just irritating, actually. That you got a better voice than I do. You're fantastic, and it's a real pleasure having you here. And thank you for having this be your first open mic. And we hope to
Thank
see
you.
back again. Everyone, that's
All right.
Andrew Sue Wing. It is very first open mic of his life, right here for Club Passim. Thanks, Andrew. Wow. Okay. I want to hear his entire repertoire. I just want to hear him do every single song he knows. Coming up next, I do not envy you, Catherine, because you have to follow that. But Catherine Congdon is up next.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I guess I could drop out and have Andrew take my 2 songs too. Andrew, that was great. That was
Well, we're
great.
happy
I
to
love
have
the
you
finger
here too,
picking,
Shadow.
everything. It was
Take
really
it away.
wonderful and inspiring too. So I'm going to sing 2 songs like everyone. The first one, though, is not my song. It's by Tom Prasado Rao. He's a songwriter from Maryland, and he wrote this song, $20 Bill, about after George Floyd was killed. And I heard it at a local open mic, and I just felt compelled to learn it. So I'm honored to try and play it. Some people die for honor. Some people die for love. Some people die while singing to the heavens above. Some people die believing the cross on Calvary Hill. Some people die in the blink of an eye for a $20 bill. Some people go out in glory, the wind at their back. Some get to tell their own story, write their own epitaph. Sometimes you see it coming. Sometimes you don't know until you run out of breath. Put a knee on your neck for a $20 bill. Brother, I never knew you. And now I never will. But I make this promise to you. I'll remember this day. Now let this be our communion. It's time to break the bread. Do this in remembrance, just like the good book said. Sometimes the wine is a sacrament. Sometimes the blood is just spilled. Sometimes the law is the devil's last straw. The future unfulfilled. Like a dream they kill. So, some people get distracted saying, riots, violence, we need more law and order, and we do, but we need it justly. So this song is one that I wrote called We Can Find a Better Way, which I do believe we can, and just wrote this last month. There was a time when I thought I knew everything that I needed to know. That was long ago, and now I know that I don't know the half of it. Today is another day, another chance, another break in all the BS that we give each other. Looking forward to help, then find a better way. Now's a new time, we can't say we're not aware of what is happening. All of it is safe. find your voice, we've no choice but to speak out and tell the truth. 'Cause today is another day, another chance, another break in all the BS that we hear each day. Forge ahead and then find a better way. We can all live in peace together. Can't you imagine it? You have to start imagining for it to come to pass. Take every day to make it happen. Reach out in love and compassion. It'll be the start of that better way. And a better day. I've learned a few things, but I still am far behind the learning curve. What really matters is that I take action and spread the word. Today is another day, another chance, another break in all the BS that we hear each day. Hold your head and then find a better way. Today is another day, another chance, another break in all the BS that we hear each day. Forge ahead and then find a better way. Yeah, forge ahead and then find a better way. Yeah, we can forge ahead and then find a better way. Yes, we can. We can find a better way. Thank you.
That's Catherine Congdon playing for you. We've got a load of great artists still coming throughout the night. We've got a full night. This is we're now in our first several open mics. We were doing 10 performers. Now we have boosted it up to 12 to give more folks a chance to be able to get signed up, because a lot of these open mics, the signups get filled up way in advance. So we appreciate folks coming back. We always want to get new folks in as well. And remember, the second Tuesday in November is a 100% banjo themed open mic. Every performer has to be banjoing the entire time. So we're trying some different things. We're trying some thematic ideas, some quirky things. We're still doing an open mic on election day. We thought we could make a theme out of that, and then we thought, no, let's not make a theme out of that, because we're just sweating and nauseous and don't want to think about it. All right, coming up next, we've got Cindy Scott and Brian Seeger. Welcome, Cindy and Brian. I was going to say Cindy and Scott, but then it's just one person, and there's two of them.
There are two of me.
Hello.
Two of me.
How are you doing?
We're doing fine. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Where are you folks tuned in from?
We're in New Orleans right now. I live in JP a lot of the time, but in the pandemic, when we're
You don't sound like you're from JP.
No, I'm from somewhere around these parts. And so we're hanging out in New Orleans for the winter because winter. And well, that's great. Abby and I got to be down in New Orleans for the Folk Alliance conference back in January, just before it all went down. We were there as well.
Yeah. Well, it's great to have you here and playing for us from down south in New Orleans. Take it away, Cindy Scott and Brian Seeger.
Thanks so much. I'm going to take my headphones off. So we're gonna play a couple of songs for you, and the first one is a song I wrote a while after Hurricane Katrina, and basically it's about feeling what you need to feel in order to get through something painful. And I've revisited this song lately in terms of the pandemic, and I just feel like hopefully it's a good message that we can all appreciate in these times. It's called Lavender Rain. I could hear the campfire burning. Oh, I'm singing the wrong one. I close my eyes and still I see. Am I in the wrong song?
Yeah.
Should I switch?
No.
It's too late.
Let's go. Play.
Play? I switched the order on myself. I could hear the campfire burning. I close my eyes and still I see. Sorry, Brian. I see a road that takes me home now, home to my sweet Lorraine. I hear the ghost of the bison running, but maybe that's just my fear taking home. And how I wish I were on my way now, home to my sweet Lorraine. In a dream, she soothes me gently, strokes my face with her cool hands. On a breeze, she whispers softly words my spirit understands. And all I am is in my mind now. My fire is out and my fear is gone. Here's the road that'll take me home now, home to my sweet Lorraine. In a dream, she soothes me gently and she strokes my face with her cool hands. On a breeze, she whispers softly words my spirit understands. All I am is in my mind now. My fire is out, and my fear is gone. And here's the road I know will take me home now, home to my sweet Lorraine. There she is, waiting for me, my sweet. I see her face before me, and I hear her voice deep inside of me. And I'm home. Thank God I'm home with love. completely picked the wrong song to start playing. I didn't even set it up right. That's actually about a Civil War soldier ancestor of mine that wrote these letters during the war, talking about how horrible the war was. And I found them in a family Bible years later and read them and cried, and that song came out. And those were lyrics that I wrote on an original that Brian Seeger wrote, an instrumental original. It's called Laura Lee, and I'm the soldier, and she's the person I love. And that Bible that I had that had the Civil War letters in it, I lost it in Hurricane Katrina. And that eventually led to this song, which is called Lavender Rain. And you know, when we're in this moment that's all just completely upside down, it helps to remember that some things never change. You know, like a beautiful night sky. Take me to where we were, gently, because I'm broken. I can't imagine anything at all could be the same. Take me to what we lost. Maybe we'll find a fossil, a talisman at home to get us by, to light the way. Days turn to nights, nights turn to years. Time's sweet embrace soaks up our tears. So let me feel what I need to feel. Only then can I start my mending. Standing here alone under the cold, clear lavender rain. And stars days turn to nights, nights turn to years. Time's sweet embrace soaks up our tears. So let me feel what I need to feel. Only then can I start my mending. Cool my sunburned heart under the cold
Cindy Scott and Brian Seeger, that was absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
Really,
Can't believe I switched the order on them.
you know, it's like it's only a 2-song set list. How did I get this wrong?
Yeah,
Exactly. I
Nailed
mean,
it upside down.
It's like I got a 50-50 shot on this. You know, we're gonna roll the dice, see what happens.
It's called Zoom Gloom.
Yeah, right. Well, it's great to have you here at the open mic. You sounded fantastic.
Thank you so much for having us. I've watched
Absolutely.
many of them, and it's really amazing all that you're doing, Matt.
Oh, thank you.
So really,
Thank you. That's so
super
much.
cool. Thanks for letting us be a part of it.
You bet. You bet. Well, that's a good time for us to give a plug to you all out there tuned in. If you want to make a donation to Passim for the open mic, go to passim.org/open mic. We're asking for a $10 donation for tuning in tonight. It helps us out tremendously. We've been closed now since March 12th. So we're in month 7 here of being closed, and we could use your help. This is how we present music right now. We've been doing these live streams, but we also put on some shows in the club with no audience, just live streaming from the club. We'll be there for a lot next week, and we appreciate you tuning in. This money, when we're doing regular shows, the money is being split between the artists that are featured and the club, trying to make sure that we're getting income to artists as well as making sure that we're able to be there when it is safe to reopen. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. Make sure you share this stream on your own social media, and thanks for tuning in. All right, we've got a lot of great music still to come. Coming up next, we're going to hear from an old friend who I have not seen in quite a while. There were regulars at our open mic, and he was played Campfire before, and it's great to see you, Skylar Kerschel. How are you?
Hey Matt, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. It's great to see you.
It's great to see you too. I
Really fun to have you. And from what I've heard, you're also going to be at our banjo open mic.
Yeah, I am gonna be at the banjo open mic.
So I've never seen you with a banjo before.
That's
Is
what
that going to be like, I've got a month to learn it, go?
No, I've been learning it for a little longer than that, but you know,
that did not instill confidence. Like, it's more than a.
It inspired me to pick up the banjo again.
Excellent,
you know, my cat
excellent. Well,
loves
that's
it, so-
great. Well, Skylar, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming and playing for us tonight. Take it away, Skylar Kerschel.
Cool. Thank you so much. All right. As I run out into the woods, we're talking packs and packs and packs of wolves. Well, I'm not the only one, I know. I'm not the only one. As we run into the night, we're talking moon is the only guiding light. I set fire to everything that I know. I guess we'll call this letting go. Is it what you really want? It's what you want. If it's what you really want, go get it. So we can stay wild. Yeah, we will stay wild. Been dreaming all the time, all the time, all the time. Can't keep this off my mind, off my mind, off my mind. As we run into the fog, we knew that this would be a final walk. And your skin turned into fur, your teeth to fangs, my God. Is this what you really want? It's what you want. If I'm what you really want, come get me. So we can stay wild. Yeah, we will stay wild. Been dreaming all the time, all the time, all the time. Can't keep this off my mind, off my mind, off my mind.
So that was my song called Stay Wild. Awesome. So I'm gonna play one more song. Actually, I think one of the first times I played this song live was at Club Passim back in like 2014. So that's super exciting. This is a song I have called Tell Me a Story, and it kind of echoes the first lovely person's song as well, about talking about Tell Me a Story. So it's a song called Tell Me a Story. I thought it would fit in pretty well. And yeah, thanks for sharing the space. All right, hold on, my phone's ringing. Hey, I'll be right there. Bye. Okay, thanks, man. Sorry, it's pizza. Anyway, all right, back to my song. They were gonna keep calling and it was keep ringing. I was like, oh darn. Of course that's gonna happen when I thought I was going later. Okay, here we go. It's called Tell Me a Story. Strangers stare and they wanna be the first to ask for my life in one word. But it's not that simple. Why do you care to know? Am I a boy or a girl? Well, I don't care about the answers. No, no, no. The questions are boring. Please tell me a story. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what did your mom say? And what is your real name? How about those drugs that you take? And does your voice change? How come you don't feel ashamed? What kind of love do you make? Well, you don't care about the answers. No, no, no. The questions ignore me. Let me tell you a story. Alright, ask me anything you want to, and I will tell you the truth. My mom is my best friend, and this is who I am. All of it adds up to keep me sane. Yes, I've dropped octaves, 'cause I am a mountain range, and any kind of love is good enough to be made. But I don't care about the answers. No, no, no. The questions were boring. Please tell me a story. Thank you so much. It's great to be back.
So yeah, I wanted that half with extra cheese and bacon, and if I could get half of it vegan, just completely vegan, make that a hard line down. What? Hello? Hello?
They were more like, they're like, do you want your pizza? And I was
That was the best moment because, like, when you picked up the phone, I was just like what if he answers it, and it's like, you know what, this is important. I gotta take this.
You know, if you just left it, if you just kept
They're gonna
going,
call again. They're gonna call
calling,
again,
'cause they don't want
and
me
then
to
all of a
like
sudden
cold pizza.
you're the asshole. Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
I was
Exactly.
like, look, I've got something around 8:30, and so they were on time. I just messed it up.
It was so good. It was so good. And also love your music too. So great to have you back again. Great to have you back. Good to see you, Skylar. We'll see you at the banjo night. All right, take care. All right, just having a little fun here at the open mic. Gotta roast when the roasting's ready. Coming up next is one of our regulars here that we've had a few times. Please welcome up Bernie Drury.
Hey there, Matt.
How you doing, Bernie?
It's boy, great lineup tonight. I want to throw my congratulations to Andrew for making his way into the open mic world, because it won't be long before you're going on stages and longer sets, my friend. And Danielle is an excellent teacher. So everybody that I've heard has been phenomenal. I'm looking forward to hearing my buddy Rick Drost, and it's been a while since I've played on something with him. So my first song was written about a year and a half ago, and I've said before I do Skype lessons with Ellis Paul. I also go to his annual retreat, and I'd never written a song about my dad, and I was able to at the retreat get some inspiration. And at the end of it, the last verse wasn't resolved yet. It wasn't finished. And it was our last session, Ellis and I, and he said, "Do you have any grandkids?" And I said, "Well, yeah." He says, "Well, see if you can't work something in there." So my grandson comes in the last verse, and this is a song about my dad called "The Man in the Chevrolet." He finally got a really good job when I made it to high school, and he asked for the earliest shift, which was 6 a.m., so he could make it to all my practices, football practices, not just games. He was the only dad that did that. So, the man in the Chevrolet. A man isn't measured by fortune or fame. All that truly matters is your good name. When I played on high school fields, be it practice or a game, wouldn't even have to look to know you're in that same old parking spot you always took. Watching from the car, only dad there every day, and I knew in my heart you'd be there. You'd be there. Sunny days would find you leaning on the fence. Rainy days I'd look for the glow from your cigarette through the windshield. But what matters is if I needed strength, look through the goalpost for that old white Chevrolet, 'cause you'd be there. You'd always be there. A man isn't measured by fortune or fame, no. All that truly matters is your good name. You gave me your good name. Now the fields are walked where the game of life is played. When times are hard, I'll close my eyes and pray for guidance from afar to get me through the day. I'll often think back to the man in the Chevrolet, and things will be okay. That's what he would say. Man isn't measured by fortune or fame. No, all that truly matters is your good name. You gave me your good name. This is where my grandson comes in. Your line remains unbroken though Chevrolet's long gone. Now there is another man to carry your name on. And when my children and their children play fields their very own, the gift that I will give them, the one that I'll pass on, well, I'll be there. I'll always be there. Thanks very much. Let's see here. Where am I? Where's my? There it is. There we go. I'm going to turn that off. I like to generally have a more serious song and a lighthearted song if there's only two songs to play. So this is called Shoe Fly, one of thousands of songs with that title, I know. But when I was little, my mom used to say, there's a fly in the ointment. And I knew when I was a kid that meant something was wrong, something was messed up, there was a problem. And my mom didn't lie, or she didn't even exaggerate, really. She was 100% truthful. So I assumed as a kid that this was based upon some historical event where a fly, an ointment had mashed together and chaos had ensued. And then I came to realize as I grew older, nothing like that ever happened. But this is, I haven't written a song yet for my mom, but this is inspired by my mom. The first line is her line. So here goes, Shoe Fly. Let's see. Now there's a fly in the ointment, fly in my soup, flies everywhere. I think they came in a group. I said, shoe fly, go away. Well, shoe fly, if you wanna live to fly another day. Where they ruin a picnic, spoil the beach, they're as quick as a hiccup, always just out of reach. I said, shoe fly, bye, 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 oh, shoe fly, you'll end up in my shoe fly pie. You know I think the problem is, 'cause you got wings, you think that you can up and fly away from anything. There's no commitment, no skin in the game. Nobody likes it, there's no one to blame except you fly. Shoe fly, baby, bye-bye. When I play with the band, the harp player gets his solo here, so well, we all know some people act like them flies, the drama queens and the needy guys. When things get real, they disappear. They're just totally reliably never here. If you see them people, look them in the eye and say, shoe fly, bye-bye. Oh, I think the problem is, you got wings, you think that you can up and fly away from anything. There's no commitment, no skin in the game. Nobody likes you and there's no one to blame except you fly, shoe fly, baby. I said you fly, oh shoe fly, oh you fly, shoe fly, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Thanks, everybody. Look forward to hearing everybody else play.
That's Bernie Drury back with us again. Great to see Bernie here. The little shoe fly. I was hoping that I had some ointment, a little jar of ointment that I could put a fly in and be like, it's real. This is real. This happens. But I didn't. I just had my pizza phone call. That's my big traumatic moment for the night. All right. We've got a lot of great folks still to come. Remember to share this stream with your pages and profiles if you can. It helps us out a lot. Make a donation if you can at passim.org/open mic. We appreciate everyone tuning in. And if you can't make a donation, you can't make a donation. And there's no shame in that. It is a rough time for everyone out there. And we want to make sure that you're just here, that you're here with us, that you're enjoying the music, and that you're part of our community. So thank you for being here, regardless of if you made a donation or not. We want you to be here and be part of what we're doing. So, like I said, we've got some great things coming up over the next week. We've got Jennifer Fox doing a live stream tomorrow night. We've got Chris O'Brien on Thursday up against the final debate, although I think the debate starts later, so you're fine. I will not mute Chris's microphone. Not going to do it. And then on Friday, we're going to have Ruby Mack with a album release live from Club Passim, and we're thrilled to be having that. And coming up next, we are going to be hearing from Tom Anderson, another regular who's been having a lot of drilling going on behind him. And I think, hopefully, crossing fingers, all is done.
Yeah, it's done. Yes. The drilling's done. But thank you for being flexible. And
Absolutely. Well, we're happy to have you here. Happy to be able to work around the necessities of the day.
Yeah.
Take it away, Tom Anderson.
Cool. Thank you. I got two songs kind of connected that I wrote. One is an MBTA song, kind of a young Charlie in the MBTA, maybe. It's called Red Line, and I had an office near South Station, and then I had clients at Mass General and Tufts, and I used to live in Harvard Square, and my mother used to take me to Park Street, so I wrote a song called Red Line. It's for all my young friends in Cambridge and Somerville. Red line, I'm coming on, baby. Oh, red line, I'm coming to you. Red line, oh, it's crowded, baby. Oh, red line, oh, I'm thinking of you. I left my mother at the Park Street station. I got a heart at MGH. I found my brain in Harvard Square. I lost my breath on the Porter Escort. I fixed this guitar at a funky shop. Well, the tough girls chased me down to Davis. I shoot them away. I like you a lot. Red line, I'm coming on, child. Oh, red line, I'm coming to you. Oh, red line, oh, it's crowded, baby. Oh, red line, oh, I'm thinking of you. I broke right through your iron curtain. I blitzkrieg round your Maginot. I walked the stones, crossed all your china. I jumped right over your border wall. I had a girl down the bamboo creek. I waved at birds across the DMC. I swam a mountain with alligators. Oh, I'm thinking of you. Keeps driving me. Red line, I'm crossing, child. Oh, red line, I'm crossing to you. Oh, red line, oh, it's moving, baby. Oh, red line, oh, it's moving to you. Now run right up City Street. I won't stop on that wooden porch. I'll rush right up out of flight. So I hear you calling out to me. I'll cook with you in a tiny kitchen. We'll have some cans of IPA. We'll do some singing and some dancing. We got a lot we gotta say. Bossman says I gotta step it up, or your daddy has no faith in me. Or the landlord says, yeah, he won't fix it. Or lovers hang those damn agrees. Or the devil's got a billion reasons. Says Brooks Bunch of fantasy. Oh, he hit them all. Yeah, don't believe him. No, take that chain and come home to me. red line, oh, I'm taking a child. Oh, red line, oh, I'm taking with you. Red line, oh, I'm coming on, baby. Oh, red line, I gotta see you. I'll buy all the rings of satin. I'll build your own Taj Mahal. I'll buy coffee every morning. I'll bide my time when time allows. Oh, God be blessing the day I found you. Oh, God be blessing that I'll buy my train. Oh, God be breaking all the boundaries. Oh, God be willing, you love me too. Oh, God be preaching, you love me too. Oh, God be praying, you love me too. The red line. All right, so yeah, a little blasphemous. God doesn't pray or preach, but you know, it's a song. So we'll go from the MBTA to the Paris Metro. A little bit of a nightmare. This is the first time I've done this song in public, so here it goes. It's called Rue de Jacob. Light fills the sky. There's water on the stones. Babies you'll buy. Old man walks alone. You sit beside me. This waiter just smiles. First time we're here. Lifting his eyes. Bed's all undone. Waiting for us. Rue de Jacob. Oh, Rue de Jacob. Dark feels the night. Oh, there's dust on the stones. Scooters zoom out. Couples just cry. You in New York. This waiter. You in New York. This woman here smiles. Whole night before us. Left love behind. Beds sheeted tight. Anxious for us. Rue de Jacob. There's locks on the bridges, all rusted and lost. There's jazz in the cellar, so cool and composed. There's lust on the altar, and books on the quay. There's wine turned to water, and catacomb saints. There's statues of terror, and brides underground. All jumping turnstiles, all rushing about. All dressed in white, all racing about. They're all holding flowers, all falling apart. Oh, Rue de Jacob. Oh, Rue de Jacob. Oh, Rue de Jacob. Oh, Rue de Jacob. So bright, heating up stones. What'll strut by? Please only sigh. Got someone with you. Oh, lovers must rise. Boyfriend from college, good 10 years of lies. It's got no blessing. Said street, never ours. Rue de Jacob. Oh, Rue de Jacob. Great, thank you very much. Thanks.
Tom Anderson. Make sure you visit Tom Anderson Punk Folk for all your Tom Anderson needs. I'm glad we made it through the plumbing.
Thank you very much.
And that we got to have you on.
Everybody's great. Thanks for doing this.
Absolutely, Tom. Good to see you.
All right.
Yeah, and thanks to everyone for tuning in. It's a real pleasure being able to do these open mics, and keep an eye out. Remember, next Tuesday we're going to have the lamplighter sessions from Peter Mulvey, but we've got Tuesdays pretty much through December now that we know are going to be open mics. Visit passim.org/open mic for the list of when things are going to be happening, and that's where you can make a donation as well. Your donation helps keep Passim surviving through this pandemic. You may have read articles about venues closing. There's a lot of Boston or Boston area venues that have closed down permanently. We cry every time we see any venue closing. When we talk about, people think about like, oh, well, that's less competition. It's not. It's not what it is. We're not competing. We have a great scene in the Boston area, a great music scene. And more venues is what helps keep it thriving, not fewer venues. So help keep us around. Make your donations at passim.org/open mic. Coming up next, we're going to hear from another regular here on the scene. We've got Rick Drost. Do we not have Rick Drost?
We do not.
We do not. I have mistakenly said Rick Drost. It says Rick Drost on the list.
He's not here.
Oh, Rick, where'd you go? Rick was just here a moment ago. Maybe that's him. I just heard someone coming back. It's Bernie. Rick was just here a moment ago. All right. Well, Zoe and Abs, are you ready? Do you think you can come on early? I'm watching them backstage. Let's bring them on. Just see what they say.
Hear us?
We can hear you now.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, it's Zoe and Abs of Ruby Mac.
Hey.
Sorry about that. Our next performer was here and then he wasn't.
No
That's
worries.
okay.
So we're hoping we'll get him back. But right now, I want to talk a little about a brand new record and a show on Friday. Talk to me about that, Zoe and Abs.
Absolutely.
Take it away.
So, yes, this Friday, October 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are actually
It's still Eastern Daylight Time, actually.
Eastern Daylight Time. I stand corrected. Eastern Time is what we want you to get with that. We are actually having a release show for our album, which is called Devil Told Me. We are going to be streaming from the lovely Club Passim. We are so excited after months of being in quarantine to be able to be together physically in person, and we'll have Abby and Emma with us.
Abby, who apparently is on Bella White's YouTube channel right now. Abby has hijacked Bella White and is speaking in the chat as Bella White. It's a little
I love
shady.
it. A little shady of her, you might say.
Totally. Using your client's accounts for your own nefarious business.
Right.
But yeah, we're super excited to be at Passim and to release our baby into the world.
Well, we are super excited. Abby and I will be there. There's too many Abbies, I know. We've
So
got
many Abbies.
ABBY, ABBIE, Abs.
Yeah.
We're all going to be there. It's like the percentage of Abbies at this show.
Astronomical.
Like probably more than any other event.
It'll be like half Abby.
Yeah, it'll be half Abby.
Half Abby. I feel like our band should just be called Half Abby, honestly.
Actually, that's perfect. Yeah, right.
It's actually true.
It's not even an exaggeration.
Well, we are so psyched to have you here for a couple songs.
Yeah, we're so excited to play you a
Take
couple
it away, Zoe and Abs from Ruby Mac.
Can you check their echo cancellation? I think
Abby is this Abby is saying to me, check and make sure, go into your cam/mic settings on the audio and make sure you uncheck echo cancellation.
Got it.
Uncheck it.
Uncheck it.
Uncheck it. Okay, we uncheck
Way better.
Okay.
Woo.
I'm echoing now, but you're going to sound better.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank you.
Love that for us.
All right, what do you want to start with?
Let's start with some Fleet Foxes.
Okay. So we figured we'd play you a couple covers tonight because you're going to hear all our other tunes this Friday at the live stream.
Yes.
We know we'll see you there.
Yeah, we'll do a little cover night and then a little original night.
Exactly.
This Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time from Club Passim, your favorite.
So this is Blue Spotted Tail by Fleet Foxes. Why in the night sky are the lights hung? Why is the earth moving around the sun? Floating in a vacuum with no purpose, not a one. Why in the night sky are the lights hung? Oh, oh, oh. Why is life made only for to end? Why do I do all this waiting then? Why this frightened part of me that's fate to pretend? Why is life made only for to end? Oh, 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 oh. In this city on for a while, here to face the fortune and the bile. I heard it on the radio, I couldn't help but smile. In this city only for a while. Oh, oh, oh. Why in the night sky are the lights hung? Why is the earth moving around the sun? Floating in a vacuum with no purpose, not a one. Why in the night sky are the lights hung? Oh, 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 oh. Thank you, everyone. That was
So,
Fleet Foxes.
Yeah, Fleet Foxes. And the next tune we're going to do is a Bob Dylan tune. What's the name of it?
Don't Think Twice.
Don't Think Twice.
It's all right.
Only once.
All right. The chords are so similar, so I'm going to try to
Yeah, Bob and
play
Dylan.
the right ones. Who
I
knows?
can fiddle over it
I
for
think
yourself.
it'll be great.
Great.
Okay, here we go. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, like you never done before. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, I can't hear you anymore. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I've been traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. But ain't no use wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and say we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. Well, it ain't no use in calling out my name down like you never done before. Well, it ain't no use in calling out my name down. I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking and wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, babe. Somewhere I'm bound. No, I can't stay. Goodbye is too good a word, babe. So I'll just say very well. I ain't the saint, you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright.
Fantastic. Great to see you both. I'm so excited for the show.
Yes,
Us
great
too.
to see you, Matt. Thanks to Abby and everyone at Passim.
You bet. You bet. We'll see you on Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we'll
so
see you
excited.
Friday.
See you then.
Right. That's Zoe and Abs from Ruby Mac, who are going to be doing a album release show live from Club Passim on Friday. So tune in at passim.org/stream for that. It's an 8:00 show. All right. We teased you with the potential of Rick Drost moments ago. And now the full realization. Let's see if it happens. Bring him in, Rick Drost. There he is, the man himself. Welcome, Rick. You're going to need to unmute yourself. You'll sound much better. Searching for the unmute. You're gonna unmute yourself. Searching for the unmute. It's right on your face, on the little thing down below. And you're gonna make yourself unmuted. That's my song. That's my contribution to the open mic night. This is actually more of a performance art piece that Rick has been working on called Man Searches for Unmute on StreamYard. It's a piece that Rick's been working on for a while, and full realization has come to happen. There you are. We hear you. We hear your guitar. Sounds like the guitar might be a little hot. If you can dial back the guitar a skosh.
Right. Oh yeah, it should be. New.
And thank you,
Right,
Lisa.
for this
I've been
song.
working on that song for a while, Lisa.
Got the voice okay?
We got the voice okay, and
All right.
we're ready to roll. Take it away, Rick Drost.
Well, I'll introduce the song briefly. It's great to be doing it right after Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. This is a tune I've wanted to learn for 50 years. Discovered the whole singing thing started with Joni Mitchell, or singer-songwriter thing for me. Saw her 3 nights running in a little coffee house, and we all fell in love with her when that album came out. This is one of my favorite songs from the album. Don't hear it often. It's called The Dawn Treader. Paradots and periwinkle blue medallions, gilded galleons spilled across the ocean floor. Treasure somewhere in the sea, and he will find where. Never mind their questions, there's no answer for. The roll of the harbor wake, the songs that the rigging makes, the taste of the spray he takes, and he learns to give. He aches and he learns to live. He stakes all his silver on a promise to be free. Mermaids live in colonies. All his sea dreams come to me. City satins left at home, I will not need them. I believe him when he tells of loving me. Something truthful in the sea, your lies will find you. Streets, he said, and come to me. Come down from the neon nights, come down from the tourist sites, run down till the rain delights you. You do not hide. Sunlight will renew your pride. Skin white by skin golden, like a promise to be free. Dolphins playing in the sea. All his sea dreams come to me. Seabird, I have seen you fly above the pilings. I am smiling at your circles in the air. I will come and sit by you while he lies sleeping. Fold your fleet wings, I have got some dreams to share. A dream that you love someone, a dream that the wars are done, a dream that you'll tell no one but the gray sea. They'll say you are crazy, and the dream of a baby, like a children laughing out to sea. All his sea dreams come to me. All his sea dreams come to me. Well, I've got to switch guitars now, but it don't take long. I'll do a more modern tune, Song of Peace, Love, and Understanding, which we all can use some of these days. Wrote it about 10 years ago. And it's been around a bit. Title song of the album. Title song of the album. It's called Turning the World. It starts in the Australian outback and comes around home from there. Ripples widen in the pool that cradled every ancient soul. Catch sun sparks, eucalyptus leaves and sky. The bark canoe slides forward as he leans back on his pole. Beneath his breath, his father's song will rise. 2,000 years away, a gondolier leans on his oar. From turrets, steps, canals, and stones, his father's song resounds. All who pole and all who row and sing their soul song as they go. You can feel them turn the world around. From towers all around the town, long shadows as the sun goes down. The vesper bells all hear each other ring. The organ's diapason, honey, the choir's liaison to their Father as the congregation sings. The Spirit moves to minarets, muezzins make the call to prayer. The faithful bow in concert on the ground. All who sing and all who ring and all who join in listening, and all who play and all who pray will know they move as one day. Hear them as they turn the world around. sleep. You newlywed and new to fight. You floated through our yesterday in bliss. Sharp words both ways, cut both ways deep. You hope you'll make it through the night. Your father never sang a song for this. But listen for her breathing, match your drawings into hers. If she sleeps, then so may you. If not, her hand may yet find yours. Late enemies in unison, anemones unfurled, wave together, nearer ever. Hear each other, you can turn the
That's Rick Drost. Sounding great, Rick. Thank you so much for playing for us tonight. Coming up next, we are going to hear from Steve Harton. Steve, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good to have you here.
Hey, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Where are you tuned in from?
Mansfield, Mass. I'm originally from about 7 miles south of the city, and moved to Mansfield before my daughter went to college, and she took off, and I'm ready to head back.
Whenever I think of Mansfield, because I'm of a certain age, I think of Great Woods, which is, I don't know what the hell it's called anymore.
Me either, but it's right there.
Yep, I went to the first rock and roll concert at Great Woods.
What was it?
Back in 1985. Oddly enough, it was Julian Lennon. That was the first rock, because they had some classical shows in there to kick off the space, but that was the very first rock and roll show. And I was actually just looking at a map the other day to say, where the hell is Mansfield, Mass? Like in terms of everything else around there, because I truly had no idea.
Just keep driving, and your friends just keep pointing different directions, and then you get there.
Yeah,
it's usually raining. Yeah,
and whether you're at a show or not, it's going to take 2.5 hours to get out of the parking lot. That's just what it is.
But the Julian Lennon show is actually like pretty cool. So kudos.
Thank you. I guess. I mean, you know, it's like it was the first time I'd ever seen anyone live who was related to a Beatle.
No, it's come a long way, you know. And they do that King Crimson stuff. They just like that really crazy stuff with Les Claypool and all that.
No, that's Sean Lennon.
That's Sean Lennon.
That's Sean Lennon.
Matrix.
So this is not Yoko's kid. This is Cynthia's kid, going even further back. Well, Nerd Town. Okay,
they're both talented. They're both supremely talented. So
absolutely. Take it away, Steve Harton.
Right on. Thank you. So I have not. I'm from 7 miles south of the city. I go in town all the time and everything, and I just really appreciate it to be associated with Club Passim. And I thought I'd play a Laurie McKenna song because I was playing at this place in Stoughton that had to close down, unfortunately, and she plays all over the place, and she's amazing. So we'll give it a shot, huh? All right. Here's what I know. Even when she's sleeping, she's still dreaming about you. Way that it goes. Even when she's laughing,
part of her worrying, something she didn't do. She only sits for a minute, she's a hummingbird in the living room. She's a silhouette smiling with the weight of the world on her chest. She move a mile before you by the afternoon. Mother never rests. She walks in the cars, her in the sun, waking up early, bringing light to everyone, counting on angels, hoping that just in case, every time she says your name, it's like a little prayer. There's wishing stars with a hurt, band-aids for how it feels. The night lights on, the evening, the sun gets to sing. Just stop and believe at the time, and a clean house is how you heal. Mother never ends. There ain't a broken bone or a birthday that she'll forget. But she bit her lip and didn't cry the day your hatchback left. But when you hurt, she hurts. How it is, how it is, yeah. Here's what I know. Even when you're sleeping, she's still dreaming all about you.
Give it up for Laurie. Next one, we're gonna do, yeah, why not? Thanks for having me again. I really appreciate it. Like I said, this is my first time playing with Club Passim. I'm really surprised that I haven't been there. So I'm waiting for all this stuff to go back to the new normal. Or should I? I was thinking about doing a Tom Waits song, and yeah. This one's called I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love With You. It's just when I first heard it, I just had to hear it over and over again because it goes back a little while, so we'll give it a shot. Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Falling in love just makes me blue. When the music plays and you display a heart for me to see. I had a beer, but now I hear you calling out to me. Now I hope that I don't fall in love with you. When the room is crowded, there's people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? Well, if you sit down with this old clown, I'll take that frown and break it. For the evening's gone away, I think that we can make it. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, not just funny things inside a man. These old
tomcat feelings you don't understand. Well, I turn around and look at you, you light a cigarette. Wish I had the guts to bum one, but we never met. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. I can see that you are lonesome just like me. And you feel like you'd like some company. Well, I turn around and look at you, you look back at me. Got your wedding's up and split, the chair next to you's free. And I hope that you don't fall in love with me. Well, it's closing time, the music's fading out. Last coffee drinks, I'll have another stout. I turn around and look at you, nowhere to be found. Search the place, see your lost face, guess I'll have another round. And I think that I just fell in love with you.
Steve Harton, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. That's that old, that first Tom Waits record. There's some great stuff back there. So many great songs.
Right.
And for folks tuning in, we're going to be having a live performance during the Lamplighters sessions, as many of you know, annually. Peter Mulvey and crew, this with Peter, Paul, and Barry, are going to be performing Rain Dogs, obviously a much later Tom Waits. It's funny when you think of the context of a career and you go like, oh, well, that's, like from the early 70s when Tom was just getting started out. And, Rain Dogs, it seems like later Tom Waits. It's like 1985, which is like 100 years ago. It's so long ago. And he puts out records less frequently now, but still puts out records. And to think of Rain Dogs as late Tom Waits in my own brain, it just doesn't work.
Time's freaky.
And at the School of Music,
right,
next
Avi.
semester, Avi Soloway is going to be teaching a brand new class, 6 weeks of teaching Tom Waits songs. So if you're interested, you can go to passim.org/
School of Music?
School. Go to the homepage.
Go to passim.org.
And you'll
It's a
find
link.
it.
School of Music.
But yeah, the signups are just happening for those. So if you're into Tom Waits and want to learn to play some of those, like Steve just did, you can sign up for Avi's class.
Great. Thanks, Steve. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
to play it for us. That was Abby, by the way. That was Abby Altman. If anyone was like, who is that strange person in Matt's room there? That's weird. What's going on? There's someone coming in and yelling. I don't know what's going on anymore. That's just Abby. One of the many Abbeys that will be there on Friday for the Ruby Mac show in the Half Abbey night at Passim. We've got 2 more performers for you tonight that we're excited for. We've got John Lynch coming up next. John Lynch, how are you?
Great. How are you, Matt?
Doing well. Doing well.
What's my sound level? Can you hear me?
You sound great. You've got a lovely mic set up with a pop screen all ready to go.
Yeah.
Or it's a COVID filter.
Exactly. I don't want to
for
get
your
COVID
microphone.
Right. I don't want virtual transmissions of COVID.
It could happen. The computer viruses. It's too easy. I don't even laugh at that. Where are you tuned in from?
I'm on the Monterey Peninsula in California.
Amazing. Now, how did you find out about us?
Just random web search, actually. But
So describe to me the parameters that you used for this search. Because like, what is a random web search? What do you type into a search bar?
All right, so
that Google now has latched onto you with.
I think I initiated the search protocol with virtual open mics, and then was scrolling, and
wow,
yours came up, and just
That's
on
cool
it.
because
And
like we've done no work to promote on Google like the virtual open mic. No, I know, I'm serious. You know, like
yeah,
you know, like searching for virtual open mic. It's I'm just curious as to what is out there in general.
yeah,
And that's great that you're across the country and found out about us.
I'm happy to be here. I'm glad you guys have this.
Well, thank you for coming and playing for us. Take it away, John.
Thanks. The first one I'm gonna play, it's called "Ancestors' Prayer." I basically song that came to me about ancestral trauma and acknowledging it and releasing it and moving forward. Gotta unplug my headphones now though, or my earphones. I heard the voices of stone calling out in the night to me. And disfigured and tortured, a frightening sight to see. All the beauty that has enough without witnessing. And they had summoned my presence because of the things I've seen on this plane, on this plane, on this plane. Women, children, and men go a lesson from many lives. I let them out one by one bind the ties. All they wanted from us was a blessing to go in peace. Having lost the connection, unable to gain a release. On this plane, on this plane, on this plane. Mothers, thank you for this gift of life. Know you are loved. Know you are loved. Fathers, we'll heal all your pain tonight. Now it is done. Now it is done. Brothers, you're with us eternally, here and above, here and above. Sisters, your space is held preciously. Now journey on, now journey on. Lingering in the land that lies between life and death. Only unseen to us out no fear of the blinding depth. Without the press coming forth, they unable to pass along. We have to sing so our ancestors can hear the healing song. On this plane, on this plane, on this plane. Brothers, thank you for this gift of life. Know you are loved. Know you are loved. Fathers, we'll heal all your pain tonight. Now it is done. Now it is done. Brothers, you're with us eternally, here and above, here and above. Sisters, your space is held preciously. Now journey on, now journey on. All right, one more. This one's called "Shining Sun." Little less heavy, I guess. I don't know. See the loving being I am to be. I hope you hear the singing soul behind my fear. I've changed so much, and I can sense the Spirit's touch under this skin. Yeah, I can feel new life begin. Rooting down, shining crown, always carrying the sound. This will end, then it said, we'll be living peacefully again. Is gone. I must forgive the things I've done, but I won't quit until my will has dealt with it. There's so much pain, oh, I can't buy that lie again. And when it's done, yeah, we'll be shining like the sun. Rooting down, shining crown, always carrying this sound. This will end, then it said, we'll be living peacefully again. Things will change, rearrange, find we're right back where it's all the same. From this shell, out of hell, it's the story history will tell. That's it. Thank you, guys.
John Lynch, fantastic stuff. You sound great. You sound
Thank you
great.
very
Thank you
much.
so much you didn't engage your Marshall stack behind you.
No, I didn't.
I was
need
waiting
that
for a
today. No, yeah, that's just for visual effect.
Come on.
Just
like all
next time.
just like all those bands back in the days where there were just empty stacks. They didn't have electronics on them. No gear.
It's not even plugged in. It just needs
Cardboard
a
box.
few more to
Cardboard
stack
box with
up.
Marshall spray painted on it.
Oh yeah.
Well, great to hear you, John. Thanks for coming and playing for us.
Thank you. Take care.
You bet. You bet. All right, folks, we have one more act to go for our open mic here this Tuesday, October, whatever, who knows? Nobody cares. It's Tuesday in October. 2 more weeks until Election Day. 2 more weeks. That's a V for vote, right? See, I pulled that all together to get right in one little package for you. We have one final artist. Make sure you make a donation if you haven't already. If you can, please make a donation at passim.org/openmic. We ask for a $10 donation for tuning in tonight. It is going to help us through this. This is how we make money these days, through donations. And Passim has been a nonprofit organization for 25 years. We've been a venue for over 60. But right now, in a time when a venue is not a real thing, and this is what we're doing. This is how we're reaching out. This is how we're engaging with people. Hopefully you're enjoying this. We are thrilled to be able to do anything we can to put music in your ears. So thanks for tuning in. Make a donation if you can at passim.org/openmic. And welcome our final performer for the night. We've got Laura Joy.
Hi.
Hello, Laura. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. And where are you tuned in from?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. And how did you find out about Passim?
Twitter. But I used to live in New York, and I definitely did a small event with Tracy Grammer at Passim a few years back.
Oh, wow. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent, Laura. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you here all the way from our final 2 performers are from out on the West Coast. And we're thrilled to have you here. Thanks for playing, Laura Joy. Take it away.
All right. Thanks for having me. I'm going to do 2 originals here to close up the night. It's been a real pleasure listening to everyone. I'm going to check everyone out online. All right. This is called Takes a While. Paint me a picture of beauty with grits, sunflowers and Carlots, Pulaski, moonlit. Do the best with what you got. You think it's not perfect, but it is. Back it up, back it up, back it up. You're way too close. Can you see the big picture when you move on so slow? And all these actual miles, yeah. Step by step, it takes a while, yeah. Step by step, it takes a while. Photos of babies growing in leaps and bounds. New jobs, new lovers, lost and found. Dreams like little ducklings follow me around. Quiet down, please. Oh yeah, just back it up, back it up, back it up. You're way too close. Can you see the big picture when you're moving so slow? And all these actual miles, yeah. Step by step, it takes a while, yeah. Step by step, takes a while. A spider spins her web, the wind kicks up and she's left for dead, but all she did was wait. She doesn't push too hard to create. Oh, whoa. So, 2, 3, 4. Take a break, take a break, take a break, take in the view. Everything you give comes back to you. And all these actual miles, yeah. Step by step, it takes a while, yeah. Step takes a while. Ooh, why, oh yeah, step by step takes a while. Ooh, 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 hey, 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 yeah. All right, so that's my first song to close the night here. I'm going to do one I wrote called Magic Right Now, because I think there's magic at all times. You just got to find it. But it's not with the capo put like that. There you go. Everything's fine. All right. Anyway, I just want to thank Passim for putting this on. This is cool. I was like the 8th alternate. I didn't think this was gonna happen. 8th? Was that 8th alternate? I don't know. Maybe it was the 6th. It was something where I just signed up and I was like, maybe. What a pleasant surprise this morning to find Abby's email. Summer beaches in reach, but it's too hard to eat. I got 15 restless sailors inside of me, and they just spotted the beach. Whoa, 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 keep your feet on the ground. Whoa, 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 there's magic right now. Breathe in, breathe out. You know all this stuff, I still can't help it. Look for the beach, even though I love being out at sea. The sun sets so epically, but I can wreck it looking 5 days ahead of me. Now, hey now, remember high school, yeah. Hey now, remember college. Hey now, let's have some kids, yeah, we gotta share all this knowledge. And now, whoa, 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 keep your feet on the ground. Whoa, 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 there's magic right now. Breathe in, breathe out. We know all this stuff, still can't help it. I reach for the peach, even though it's not ready. It smells so sweet. It grows at its own speed. When do we listen and when do we lead? So we try not to think about it, yeah. We try not to feel bad, 'cause there's more than one way to waste time. Don't wanna miss what we already have. Whoa, 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 keep your feet on the ground. Whoa, 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 there's magic right now. Breathe in, breathe out. We know all this stuff, still can't help it. Yeah, yeah. Still can't help it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still can't help it. Oh, still can't help it. Yeah. I look for the beach, even though I love being out at sea. The sun sets so epically, but I can wreck it looking 5 days ahead of me. Thank you so much.
Laura Joy closing us out for tonight. That sounded absolutely fantastic.
Thanks, Matt.
You may be the first person that we've had streaming from their kitchen.
Oh, that's
Which
it's
is
my
ki-
little
it's
it's my
a great
little
room.
safe space in my tiny apartment.
It's just a great room. It's the room where everyone gathers, right?
It's the echoing chapel of food and song. Yes.
I love it. I love it. Maybe that's a record out. That's a record title right there. Well, thank you for playing for us tonight, Laura. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. It has been a great open mic night. Remember to keep an eye out for one of our early performers, Andrew Sue Wing, who was our second performer tonight. It was his very first open mic. He's all of 13 years old and was amazing. So thanks to everyone who played tonight. What a treasure this has been to be able to put together open mics virtually for folks. We'll be back again in 2 weeks, not next week. We've got the Lamplighter sessions next week. And so we'll be back again for 2 weeks on Election Day. And then the week after that is going to be our banjo open mic. All banjo, all the time. Thanks for tuning in. Make a donation at passim.org/open mic if you can. We're thrilled to have you here and tuned in. And now, Abby and I are going to make enchiladas for the first time. This is we prepped everything. We've preheated the oven. We put the enchiladas in. We're going to have homemade enchiladas for the first time. It seems like a very basic thing for a lot of folks. We've been doing a lot of food experiments. Enchiladas doesn't seem like a crazy thing, but just never got around to it. Done a lot of great other things. Tonight, enchiladas. Let us know what you're making for food or what you've had already. We know Skylar had pizza. Beyond that, we don't know, but let us know. Thanks for tuning in. Let folks know about these open mics. It's on Tuesday, apart from next week. And thanks for being here and being part of the Passim community. We love you. Be safe. Be healthy. Vote. We'll see you soon.